So this week on Life Hacks, I wanted to talk about something that is tricky to put into words sometimes, and it's a practice that I come to, and many of us come to in December, around connection and unity. Unity is one of these words that's easy to say and not so easy to practice. Every time we have a judgment about ourselves, about someone else, about the world, we're falling out of unity. We're creating separation. We're creating distance and difference. So it's one of these practices that I feel like we naturally return to in the quieter months of the year. So I'm talking about the Northern Hemisphere here, obviously, and particularly those of us who celebrate Christmas or any kind of cultural, religious ceremony that brings people together. It's an opportunity to think about, how are we actually living unity? So do we truly believe that we're all connected? 2020 has given us so many opportunities to experience that, in the good and the bad. You know, we've had a global pandemic that has affected every single person on the planet in one way or another, small or big. We are being given more opportunities now to come together, to decide the kinds of stories we wish to live into the future, to decide the kinds of communities that we wish to be a part of, to decide how we wish to embrace those closest to us in these times of social isolation and social distancing, how we wish to interact online. I feel like this year Zoom has kept the world going. Social media in very different ways. Do we agree with the stories that we are consuming there? So unity for me, especially in this month of December, when naturally, personally, I start to experience a bit of a lull and an opportunity to come into reflection on the year that's been and what I wish to take into the year that's coming, I get to reflect on, to what degree am I perpetuating stories of separation versus those that unite us? Am I reaching out and creating connections and using empathy and compassion? Or am I judging? Am I feeling superior? Am I creating distance? Am I protecting myself and therefore running away from people and situations and relationships? It's quite complicated. But this week's hack that I'm going to offer is just a simple exercise around stopping, taking a moment to reflect, and reflecting on, what does unity actually mean to you? How do you live it in your story? What does separation mean to you, and how do you live that? How do your fears and anxieties create separation between you, other people, the world, your dreams? And how do your visions create a sense of connection, interconnection, into beingness even? It's worth taking the time in these quieter months, at least for those of us who have quieter months, to understand what our story of separation and unity is creating in our life experiences, and then to decide what we wish to keep and what we wish to get rid of as we move into 2021. This has been a year of unknown for so many of us, and yet next year is the same. In truth, we never know what's coming. So all we have control of is the choice over what stories we live. So take a moment and live that choice for you. And if you need some assistance, my dear friend Lorna and I are about to publish our book, The Solistic Journey, which unity is one of the core practices in December. So find the link in the bio and check it out if you feel called. With love always.